Good morning, everyone. Richard Santos with the Land and Living team at Keller Williams Upstate New York Properties. And today let's take a quick look at some market data for the last 6 months of time, sold and active listing data for our market. This is a customized data set focusing on the three main counties we serve. That's Delaware County, Otsego County, and Schoharie County of the Western Catskills in upstate New York. What we're looking at here is essentially a number of kind of key metrics for a market health update. The general consensus on what is a balanced market is approximately 6 months of inventory on the market, meaning that it would take about 6 months for every single property available to be purchased or go into contract and close. If you have a very low month supply of inventory, that means there's going to be more buyers than there are properties available. Demand then causes prices to go up, and there's a scarcity effect. So that's a more powerful seller's market. On the other hand, if the months of inventory was longer than 6 months or whatever that is, then buyers would have a little bit more power. There would be more choice for them. They could negotiate stronger, etc., etc. If you look at what's happening, you have 382 active properties, but check this out. 43% of those are actually in contract on kind of a rolling basis. So what that means is the month's supply inventory, they're telling us right here, is actually including about 43% that are in contract and not really available. So the month's supply of inventory is actually almost half of that. And in fact, if you do the math on that real quick, actually just over 2.25 months of inventory. So again, for the actual choice, for anyone looking for active properties on the market, you're looking at a 2.25, 2.5 month supply of inventory. So that's a powerful seller's market effect that's in practice, which I think is an interesting to note. And I don't think many brokerages or agents that when they talk about data are mentioning that point. So our local region, we are still in a very tight inventory squeeze. That might lighten up this spring as there is typically a surge in sellers on the market in the spring months. But right now, cold, dead of winter in upstate New York, there's a little bit of a bottleneck. And then all I really want to add to that discussion is two other quick topics. Is the sold properties are selling at an average of 96.5% of the list price. Again, you have to really understand numbers, but the original list price and the final sold price, that's actually been, for the last 6 months, has been 94% of the original price. So if you're a seller and you're trying to be competitive in the market, you really should focus on what your real estate agent has done to guide you on pricing strategy, because fundamentally the agent wants you to sell your property for the most you can get. If you're trying to sell, you should really want to sell and mean it and price to the market. If it is an informed price, you should still most often expect to negotiate downward to some extent. Now, there are all kinds of strategies. You can price on the lower side and induce bidding wars. There are all kinds of ways you can create a higher than list price activity on a property, but that's a strategy you'd want to talk with your agent about. But fundamentally understand that if you decide on a list price, you're probably going to knock that down by about 5-ish% from the original price to the closed price. At least that's what the last 6 months of data are telling us. So that's a quick look at some tri-county data for the primary service area of the Land and Living team, Western Catskills of upstate New York. This is, by the way, just residential property data. This does not have land or multifamily or commercial properties. This is simply single family home data. So I want to clarify that. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, follow us, and come back for more real estate content. We're going to do walkthrough videos, property previews, cool things we see in the market, news updates, market analyses, anything and everything under the sun, as long as it's related to real estate and we think it's cool. Thank you so much. Take care.